Hello, everybody. Welcome back to It's Reading Comics. We're finally back in the dadgum studio / back bedroom / storage room of the house. And as always, thank you. Tell your friends, your family, anyone who wants to listen to two idiots talk about comics. We're going to talk about Manifest Destiny Volume 5 this week. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And you can follow us and you can listen to us anywhere that you get your podcasts. As always, let's get into it.
And welcome to the Best Damn Book Club on the internet. My name's Ron Talmadge. That's David Crocker. This is Two Idiots Reading Comics, and today, doing Manifest Destiny, Volume 5.
Woohoo!
So good to be back.
I was glad to be back, man. We were talking about it when we got here. You've been here all day, so we got to go actually do some running around, seeing things.
Hung out for the first time. Yeah.
Realized that we have not recorded in here since
Halloween.
No. Since before Halloween, because we went outside.
Thought we did Halloween outside.
Yeah, but we were not in here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we have not recorded in here. So if you notice, we're without the sticker.
We're on the opposite wall.
We're on the opposite wall because 4 months not being in here, things have came to storage room again. Let's just put it that way. It's the storage room again.
Yeah.
So,
we do have a TV in here now, though.
yeah, I don't know how this might be a.
This might be a very bad thing because we have playoff football going on. We're watching. It is the divisional round as of recording. We're watching the Texans and the Ravens.
Yeah. Ravens are beating the shit out of the Texans pretty bad right now.
And if it's bad now, we just know how bad it will be come college football season.
Yeah, if we keep this up, we have this during college football season, we would end up having. I mean, shit. If we were in here at 11 o'clock, we have 11 o'clock kickoff or 2:30.
We'd have. Well, I don't know if there's going to be any Pac-12 after dark anymore. Might be Big Ten after dark.
It's probably going to be Big Ten after dark. Well, Big Ten has this stupid rule where they don't play home games. Like, they don't play their games at night after October or after September or something.
Yeah, but that's
weird.
Also...
That's
for the actual Midwest teams.
It is true.
The ones that are now on the West Coast.
Yeah, it is so that
it will be daytime for them.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if they are playing, then that would be the night
I would
games.
imagine that rule doesn't count for UCLA or USC.
Well, see, Oregon plays in their games usually aren't played. When they kick off here at 10 o'clock, that's 7 o'clock out there. So, yeah, they do end in the dark. So, they go home in the dark. Yeah. I've never understood that weird rule.
For people that
10.
like to complain about Southerners not knowing how to drive in snow, it seems like they're very scared of driving in snow.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I do understand a bunch of drunk college kids and college fans going and post-football game, getting on the roads and slick shit. And
Meanwhile, down here, we're begging to play at night because it's hot as fuck.
God, please, just play. Fuck, I think Bama played 2 11 o'clock games this year. Auburn played 1 or 2. They didn't play many.
Surprisingly, no.
No, but it's just one.
That SEC network bails a lot of teams out from having to play at 11
because then they play the 2:30 during the CBS game. That's usually the game of the week.
Or SEC network.
Yeah. But when we played at 1 o'clock, I could not. Like, I just
kill
was
myself.
absolutely fucking miserable. Other than the 2 games a year.
It was actually cool.
It was cool. Well, and in the 2 games we actually played at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, you can actually see Davis's.
Yeah.
I also played. Well, I was on the practice squad there. That's where me and Davis met.
Oh yeah,
I got some reps.
Yeah, you got reps.
Yeah.
I can never forget the game at Swanee there at the end when we were not Swanee.
I didn't play Swanee.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Which team was that?
Miles College or not Miles?
No,
College.
not Miles.
Millsaps.
Millsaps. And I'll never forget your dad screaming behind you and me and to our O-line coach and offense coordinator going, "Put Talmadge in."
No, it wasn't that. It was put the 2s in.
Put the 2s in.
The ones aren't getting it done.
Yeah, because y'all drove
and then
down
y'all
the
all
field
look at me. Our O-line coach looks at me. I was like, I wish I could tell him.
I don't
He's
know
not going to listen to me.
I don't know what to do, Coach.
That motherfucker ain't listening to me.
We're game 8 here, 1 and 6.
Yeah.
I don't think. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Nothing we do at this point is changing.
Then they finally do put me in, and we score. And I was like, y'all should have called like the 3 worst plays.
You should not have let us score because then the rest of the game skips just
like I told you.
Skip's just up there fucking dogging it.
Yeah.
But That was the
So many pictures taken that day.
Oh my god!
Because they put us two next to each
because
other.
we played the line together and we sat on the bench together.
And we were, if
And
y'all didn't know, we were college roommates.
We were roommates, so it was just like my folks and your folks were like, "Oh God, it's the roommates playing, the roommates being on the field together." I'm just like, after the game, I was like, "Yeah, I'll cherish those memories and like
those two,
10 to
2 or 3 drives.
Yeah, 10 to 15 years. But right now, y'all really shouldn't have done this. Like this was not what we needed after this season.
All your football pictures are all spread out amongst games, and then mine are like 2 games.
Yours are just like smack dab.
Like, were you hurt?
Nope. I wish it was.
Yeah.
Would have been easier.
This is also the first time since we filled in the gap.
Yeah, we got some
other stickers.
Got some
This is what it was more intended to look like.
Yeah.
We're probably going to still cover up some more up here. Then whenever we get fine with that, we'll work our way down here.
Because I'm pretty sure the last time it was shown,
it was
just
only
the
our
border.
logo.
It was just the border. I don't even think you had done the interior.
Yeah, and like we had gray.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about while you were going and getting stuff set up, whenever we get into like a permanent studio, get like a really cheap, maybe make it out of like plywood or something. Wood table, sand the top, and do the stickers, and then put epoxy over it.
Oh yeah.
That way we can set drinks on it.
It would need an epoxy because of the current situation, there is no setting your glass on it.
And there's no like you can't epoxy a folding table.
No,
too many cracks.
Dude, that shit, you'd probably have to use 5 cans to get it epoxied,
and then sand it to make it level.
Yeah,
and then we can also make it narrower.
Yeah, I don't know. I like this. I can't touch.
If we ever get that building in your backyard, we can.
We can do a lot.
We can make a custom disc.
Well, the biggest thing is if we do the building, before we ever buy the building, we create the floor plan we want.
Yeah.
And then go get then match the building.
And then we could run stuff across the top and mount our lights like that.
But we need y'all's help. We need.
We are at
65
subscribers. 65 last time I checked.
So that's going up since
when we hit 100, whenever it happens, we will drop a complete Watchmen episode. We'll read all 12 issues.
That's going to be a big episode.
We have to get it recorded before we actually hit 100 if we want to hit it at the time of whatever. And I have to be near my computer.
Like the day it drops.
Yeah. But yeah. So tell your friends, subscribe. Also, I understand we don't have a big fan base. Most of our subscribers are on YouTube.
Yeah.
But the podcast numbers have been low. So
which is odd. I mean, they were up there pretty high for a while.
If you wouldn't mind, at least just like go download or something. I don't know. Subscribe, resubscribe.
Yeah.
The Apple algorithm and probably the Spotify algorithm are super easy to manipulate.
Oh yeah.
You just have to literally interact with it in any certain way. But yeah. So we want to obviously grow the YouTube because it has the best search algorithm and it's the best way to grow an account.
Right.
But it is technically a completely different audience than podcasts. So,
yeah.
But we appreciate wherever you get this and all that fun stuff. Happy to be back at Davis's house.
Woohoo!
It's good to see some friends.
Damn right.
But yeah, before we get started, let's just go ahead.
Oh yeah, we got to pull our draft out.
Pull our draft. Normally, I'm the one that pulls it out, but
because we are recording the last of January.
Yes,
first.
We left this straggling until almost the last minute.
Yeah, let's see. Big money, big money, big money. Oh, pulled too many.
Put it back.
Famous comic book artists / colors.
Oh, that's one of those. I was
we're
like,
gonna need to kind of
like, we can just do it off the top of our head.
And
I was like, we're gonna have to Google.
We might have to take a break to.
Oh, I got my iPad back here. And like, let's not pretend like you're not just gonna sit here and Google. I'll literally just name all the image guys because
that's pretty much That's pretty much who I'm going for.
I want the one on this because I think we both know who we're going for. But yeah, that'll be after we talk about this book that we read this week.
Yes.
Finally back in the wonderful world of Manifest Destiny, Volume 5. Not sure how many volumes are left, but
6.
Don't be surprised if we go on a run on these.
Of course, Kindle. The new Kindle is just, it's painful.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
painful on desktop,
yeah. It's
which
just
so is Comixology.
I don't
Because I don't have that bad of an experience on my iPad.
really
Yeah.
because on the Kindle it's Kindle. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Do you need me to hold up? I got my.
no. I've got it.
Okay.
I just need to. How many? No, it's more of just so there's 8 volumes and we're doing volume 5.
Okay,
So there's
cool.
3 more left.
So don't be surprised if that. We're
'Cause-
still, Davis. We said we were doing Ultimate Spider-Man after.
Hey, I agreed to Ultimate
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
Um,
we have not set on one yet.
yeah,
It's
because
we're finishing Lock and Key this month. Well, in February.
February, yeah.
So we still have a little while
Yeah.
to choose. We just need to go into
but don't-
Spider-Man and go
Where's
does
a
the
good
story? Yeah,
stopping
where's a
spot?
good story arc? Stop?
Do
'Cause
not.
I really don't
be-
want to treat it like Venom and
No.
just all of a sudden we have to just stop because we've done too much Tiny Kates.
But don't be surprised if we wrap that up this year of 2024.
Because so I went ahead and I reread volume 4 because shit, I've completely forgot about what it was, and that was here. Let me.
That's when the guy they sent out the very first time. It showed the story of him going crazy. And
yeah,
then-
it was that
coming
whole
back
in
to-
1801. It was their whole mission, the original mission.
and he made it all the way to the god, or whatever is out
Him
there.
and another guy made it all the way to the god. The,
West
god
Coast.
then tells them, "You need to. One of you has
Take
to
my
die."
message back.
Yeah, but not both of you.
Yeah.
So one guy ends up killing the other one,
Mhm.
gets back home, but it also shows him why the Indians in
Yeah.
this volume aren't big fans. Well,
Yeah.
it was in the last
Because they have to
volume.
sacrifice him.
It was in the last volume, but this volume kind of kept touching on it.
Yeah.
Was when he came back through, the Indians saved him.
Yeah.
The warrior tribe ones,
hmm
the whichever one starts with T.
Yeah.
And he ends up having the weird dream about. So the whole time the dead
Mhm.
dude's head's talking to him.
Yeah.
Well, a wolf eats it, or a dog eats
Mm.
it. Well, the dog starts talking to him.
Yeah.
So, and after already having that hallucination, he had the hallucination of the Spanish conquistador.
Yeah. It shows back up at the very end of this. one.
Which pops back up. So we end up. So one of the Indians that helped save him
Yeah.
is walking up behind him, and the wolf dog thing it taunts him into hurting the guy, and he
Yeah.
hits him, and then of course now the Indians have hatred towards
Yeah.
the
I
white folks.
also thought I
And
saw.
it's also only 3 years later.
I thought I saw it was either in this volume or the one before where I was trying to like catch up or remember what was going on. The whole thing about Sacagawea's baby, it was like there's about to be 2 people fighting for this land, and there needs to be a sacrifice, and then whatever that god is, or no, it was either to that god to destroy all the arcs is basically what I got, or it was like, hey, there's about to be a war between 2 people out here, and there needs to be a sacrifice, and then I'll help one side or the other.
I think.
But I think
see,
the gods-
that was a while back when they. I don't think they actually have fully fledged out like what Sacagawea is.
Yeah, because
Because even when the crazy dude comes back,
Yeah.
it shows Lewis and Clark meeting him.
yeah,
He's writing on the wall with his
Uh-huh.
shit because they took away
Took his pencil.
sharp pencils and
Yeah.
and it just says sacrifice. The last thing he wrote is
Yeah.
God's something about sacrifice,
yeah,
and then it shows Sacagawea and the baby, and it's
Yeah.
like we know that
that baby's
baby
supposed
is.
to be the sacrifice.
And this one, when she's going through all the hallucinations,
Yeah.
she's like, "No, I can't. Can't lose the baby. It's not time. It's not
Yeah.
ready." But we still don't know what
Yeah,
the
I want to
sacrifice is
say,
for.
I don't know where I'm getting it, but I want to say at some point they kind of said the god's supposed to take out all the arches and all the bad stuff,
I don't remember that part.
or it's to bless whichever side. I don't
I
know.
would imagine they're thinking it's going to be a bless whichever side
Yeah.
because they didn't know about the arches.
Well, the first people did,
Well, I don't know if the first guy, they never showed
but
him
that's what
seeing
they
arches.
that's what they kind of revealed in this is like that guy told, and why even at the very first volume, Lewis and Clark knew there was some weird shit out here.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
didn't know it specifically, but
yeah.
when everybody else was surprised and freaking out about
They
monsters,
were ready.
they were like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of knew this was gonna
That's
happen.
why we have a fucking Gatling trying to we
That's
have
why
a cannon on front
we
of the
have
boat, and
Suicide Squad out here.
yeah, we have literally everyone that has been in prison. It's
Yeah.
a good fighter. It's like we chose y'all. Like
Yeah.
y'all are here to die and fight.
Yeah.
And if you survive, you'll be glorified.
Pardoned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fucked. Just
But I want
don't
to say
know.
this is. I thought the last volume is where I stopped reading when all this was coming out. But this is actually was because I knew
Okay, so
at some
you-
point I was like, I've read the Fog.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right. But before we get too much farther, we've got our lovely writer Chris Dingus.
Yes.
Whew, rough last name. Penciler and inker Matthew Roberts. Inker Tony Ahrens. Sorry.
Yes.
Colorist Owen Gianni. Letterer Pat Brasseau. Brosseau. Brosseau.
Sure.
Assistant editor Ariel Basic
Mhm.
and editor Sean Makowitz.
Yes.
Dude, this shit, like, so in the first trip out, the 1801 trip,
Yeah.
they don't kill anything. Everything kills them.
Yeah.
This
Pretty much.
time, once they encounter, they go back and they kill the weeds. They kill
Yes.
those weird worm
Mhm.
deer looking
I
thing.
mean, they completely wipe out the blue little bird people.
The blue bird people are. Oh, that's right. They killed
complete-
them.
That's
yeah.
why Well, that one dude in the fog saw the blue bird people because he was the one that had to kill
He
the
had
one
to
they were
kill the
friends
fin-
with.
Yeah, the one that they actually were friends with.
Yeah.
So it's like, and of course, everything's being saved.
Mhm.
They kept as many Cyclops bodies as they could.
Yeah.
Which I got a feeling the Cyclopses are gonna keep coming up. They seem too
I don't
sentient.
know if they actually wiped them out, all of them.
So the original group thought they wiped them all out.
Yeah.
Then they showed up. Well, they were hunting them for
Yeah.
food. They wiped out the cabin.
Mhm.
That's what made the original group, leave
Yeah.
and start heading west. Then in this one, the Cyclopses show, well, in volume 4, the Cyclopses show back up to run them out.
Yeah.
And as they're going down the river, they
Mhm.
spend days and days and they're being followed.
Yeah.
And Sacagawea just ball drops a fucking arrow into one of them's eye, and
Yeah.
they stop coming.
Yeah.
It's what they make them think.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going to play a bigger factor
It wouldn't
later,
surprise me.
just because it's like you've been eliminating everybody
Mm.
or as many as you can, and this time you didn't get to even. You don't even know how many.
yeah.
You don't even know how many there are. Is there 5? Is there 100? Or
Yeah.
they just know we've killed a few,
Yeah.
and we really aren't ready for this.
Also, they're fucking around with this fog arch that
Dude,
they
this fog arch.
sent somebody through the portal or whatever that is.
Well, the fucking short little dude.
Yeah, what a fuck.
God, he was a shit when this started.
Yeah.
And now
He's not a likable character.
no. And of course, one of his friends, air quote, tried to kill him during the fog
Yeah.
because the fog made everybody think
Mhm.
weird ass shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Thought he was infected with the green.
some were infected with the green, some were Cyclopses, some
Mhm.
were the Minotaur, well, the reverse
Yeah.
Minotaur.
Yeah.
Then
Some were
Indians.
Native Americans. Yeah.
Then Sacagawea, we got a cool backstory from her with
Yeah.
The guy that
The
she
guy that was
trained
trained
with.
him. Trainer.
She saw him again.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, there's even one here that I just happened to click over, and they were talking about the guys that died, and there's literally a dude that has his own rifle's barrel shoved through his
Yeah.
his mouth.
Mhm.
So they were like, did he do it to himself, or did somebody else do it? And
Yeah.
there he is.
Yeah.
They were all crazy. But I have like up until fucknut dude drives his friend, air quote, through the trees,
Yeah.
through the fog. Lewis and Clark are doing a good job with like keeping the men like they lose all faith in
Oh,
everything,
yeah.
and then it's like, oh no guys, come on,
Yeah.
rally back up, and then they're all back together in arms.
It's like, would
again.
you
It's like,
rather fight or would you rather us murder you for treason?
right, and which kind of shows from the first group is the first leader was like,
Oh, yeah.
he killed and
He
he
needed or
beat
whatever.
and he hurt the
Yeah.
guys into submission. And whether Lewis and Clark learned from that from the crazy dude, or just like this
Or
isn't
nicer
that's not
people.
our style.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna do it this way. But so what do you think? I mean, of course, we end with them all standing looking at the arch after the fog of the arch is gone.
Yeah.
but the arch itself is still there, of course.
Yeah.
Is it a portal? What do you think? I mean,
I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it's a portal to like another one to speed up the story. It also wouldn't surprise me if it's like their version of the Upside Down from Stranger Things.
ooh. Not that I've seen Stranger Things, but I do understand the.
If it was me, I'd be like, that guy's fucked. Sorry, we're cutting this shit down.
Yeah, but of course, Lewis is like,
No, we gotta study it.
We got to study it, wrap the
Yeah.
ropes, and we got to check it.
Yeah.
It's like, God almighty. That is something from Volume 4 is that the arch that the Minotaurs was cut down.
Yeah.
But was it cut
They've
down by
destroyed-
the Minotaurs, or was that by...
No, they've destroyed every art they came across. Well,
No,
maybe not
Lewis
the
and
frog
Clark
in the
didn't-
river.
Lewis and Clark didn't destroy the Minotaur one. That's what they found the bones at that destroyed arch.
I don't know.
But they never showed the other group.
Yeah.
Either way. Then the Conquistador. The lovely friend, not a friend.
That was
weird.
Volume 4, though.
Huh?
Granted,
No,
he shows up
He shows
the very last page.
Yeah.
But now Clark is starting to see him.
Yeah. So is Lewis seeing him too?
Also, the lady who helps Sacagawea is not putting up with their bullshit anymore.
No,
She wants to know what the fuck is going on.
she's done with this shit. She has seen behind the curtain too much.
Yeah.
And has listened to him.
Mhm.
It's like she's been around enough conversations that haven't revealed
knows something
anything
up.
that
Yeah.
something isn't right, and it's
Yeah.
like, all right, stop the bullshit. We aren't out here to just make peace with the Indians
Yeah.
and get to the west, like figure out a way to get to the west coast. Y'all have found something
Yeah, and why is
Yeah.
Sacagawea so important?
Yeah.
So,
other than just Indian American,
travel guide.
yeah, or even unity.
Yeah.
But so I remember when we first read this, the first 4 volumes, we got kind of. I love this thing. It's, and I know I'm pretty sure
No, it's a good book. I
we just got lulled in pretty hard to.
tired of waiting for it to be done.
Yeah, and
It took them 10
finally,
years to do all these volumes.
this volume was like, okay, we're stepping into the next. It feels like we've stepped through the door into the end game.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if this is volume 5 and there's only 8, that's 3 left that you got to wrap up a lot.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, at some point we'll finish it. It
Mhm.
may just be the week 5 for a while, or it may go to the
Probably.
may jump in front of Ultimate Spider-Man. We'll
Probably
talk
not.
about it. No, we need to do Ultimate. We've been
I
talking
love
about it
Ultimate Spider-Man.
we've been talking about it for a
Ultimate
while.
Spider-Man legit makes my day better.
Yeah.
So.
We need some make our days better.
Yeah. Also, the new Ultimate Spider-Man does not sound half bad.
No, that's where he's older, right?
Yeah, that's like, for one, I can't believe they rebooted Ultimate Spider-Man, but also, like, who cares anymore?
What,
But the
with
synopsis
reboot
sounds cool. Yeah,
Oh.
the synopsis sounds cool.
Yeah,
So.
at this point, reboots are I've just gotten over the fact that they're going to reboot it every couple
They're
of
gonna
years.
wring the money out of everything.
Yeah. Which, I mean, how as popular as Ultimate Spider-Man of a sudden became,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, fuck it, let's top on the cash cow.
Yeah.
We'll milk the cash cow till it's dead.
Yeah. We'll take this title that Brian Michael Bendis built up over 18 years.
Yeah.
And,
Just beat the ever-loving shit out of it.
yeah. So.
Sacagawea's baby's born.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so
It's a
now
boy.
we got to run around with a infant.
Yes.
Well,
And keep
we
it alive.
They actually got to first survive winter.
Yeah.
And the fog arch.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, now they know how to. They have a good idea. of how
well,
to,
until they step through it and really fuck themselves over.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's finally, like, to me, it's finally reached a
It's
point.
picked up
like,
its pace.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, we gotta hit the ending somewhere.
Yeah.
We gotta kick the hornet's nest and move on.
Mm.
But anything else?
No. That about covers it for me. You ready to do this draft?
Whew, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. 'Cause
Mhm.
I'm not good with names, and
Yeah. I know.
yeah, thanks, buddy. Well, the coin is
Oh, that's what
there was a coin on the there was a quarter on the table.
Oh, I was playing with it. I thought you used
Well, I was, but there's an actual quarter this time.
There.
So
Tails.
this is
Favorite
favorite
artist
comic book artist.
and/or colors.
Well, I guess it'd be colorer.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Facebook colorer, but either way. Alrighty. Towns' Called Tales never fails. I honestly think that's the 4th time in a row you.
Well, yeah. 1-1 Greg Capullo
Yeah.
has the best Batman ever.
I don't even know how you spell Paluo.
Capullo?
Capullo. I put Paluo. Man, this is gonna be.
You just got to search favorite books you like.
Yeah, I know. Trying to think. Ooh, shit. I got a faster one. God Almighty, this is gonna be a bad one, folks. I'm sorry. I'm not prepared for this kind of shit.
Just Google your favorite stories.
I'm working on it. I'm slow. In more ways than one.
My second overall pick.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Mark Bagley from the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yes.
Whew. It took me a minute to get there, folks.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to do it again, because you already have your next one up.
Oh, I do. When I first started getting into comics, it was obviously the New 52 era,
Yeah.
as you can tell by the Greg Capullo Batman.
Yeah.
But another art I really liked was Jim Lee's.
Jim Lee's good.
His run with Jeff Johns on Justice League. So I'll go Jim Lee.
All right. Mine's gonna be Saga.
Fiona Staples.
Is it Fiona Staples?
I think so.
Yeah, Fiona Staples is gonna be my number 2 from Saga.
Okay. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you look up who draws the first Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover?
Power Rangers Teenage.
Yeah.
Did we didn't, and we still have not read this one.
No, we have not.
Laugh track.
Should not be that tough of a Google.
All right, dude, here, just
Okay.
fuck it. You're gonna have to look up the ones you want.
Oh, well, why are you?
I'm telling you, man, the Kindle on there is not great.
No, I'm just going to go to fucking Google.
I did go to Google. That's what Google sent me to.
Oh, well, here, click on the picture.
What?
The second name listed is Simone De Mayo.
But is that the artist or
Simon
is that
Mayo.
the letterer? Sometimes.
Letterer is not credited second.
No.
Could
be. No, yeah, it's always the color. Yeah, color artist is always second.
The penciler is always second.
Oh.
Which is the artist.
Well, most of the time.
Yeah. Where's just like the description, dog?
Told you.
That's about the author. That doesn't give me a description. Yeah, illustrator Simone De Mayo.
Simone De Mayo.
Yes.
All right. I need that back.
Yeah, but I was also gonna give the colorist my. Shit. Okay, I'll figure someone else out. Shout out to whoever did the colors in that also. I like that as much. Just as much.
So yours is Simone De Mayo.
For her work on Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover.
TMNT V Rangers. Whew.
Oh, I know my next one. Okay.
See. Ooh. Nope. It's not Image, it's Invincible, you numbskull. What?
Pretty
You know-
sure I know. I think it's Ryan Otley.
That
might
has
have
been
been
the
the
Soul
same one.
Rider. Those are the Soul Riders, Corey Walker and Ryan Otley.
It's not Corey Ryan. There's got to be
Corey
a,
Walker.
There's
sorry.
got to be a Robert Kirkman somewhere in there. He is the writer. Find it back on Amazon.
I'm working on it. I'm slow, folks. It's not the greatest way to start this off.
Jesus.
You know I'm horrible at this shit. Penciler and inker, Ryan Otley. Golly,
Yes.
for Image. Invincible.
Yes. Can I see the laptop? For my last pick. Why'd you take it off Amazon? Fuck.
It's across the top.
Oh. Thor by Jason Aaron.
Ooh, that was good.
But he is the writer. And I just want whoever drew the Gore the God Butcher story art.
Ooh, that's a good one.
There it is.
Actually, is that copyright?
I would imagine.
Shit, what the hell?
Well, considering I'm gonna go with Esab Ribic and Butch Geis. It is crediting them both, so I'll take them as a combo.
Oh, so it's probably
Yeah, because I mean
it's probably doing artist / color.
that, and that's the Thor story where it's
But
cuts between
the two.
it's cutting
are-
between future, past, and current Thor. So
Well, you've got. Oh, I see what you did. You said Ribic's got cover art, artist, and contributor,
yeah,
and Butch Guy says artist. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do.
put someone super pervy in there. That's what I thought about doing for my last pick.
We're on 4, and you just had your 4th.
Yeah, I
so.
know. Who draws the hottest Harley Quinn, or She-Hulk, or Poison Ivy?
So I'm gonna go with the Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith run.
Mm-hmm. They all have the same art though.
Well, the new 2020's got somebody different.
Okay.
They're okay. Daniel Orlandini.
Okay.
For my 4th pick. For the Vader.
My motivation on the day of editing this will determine how long the pauses are in the episode.
Yeah.
We're only at 34 minutes, so they'll probably all be in there.
Sweet.
But that'll do it for this week. Next week, I haven't announced the order, so would you rather do Superman or Daredevil first?
Let's do Daredevil first.
Okay.
I got Daredevil on the line.
Okay, cool.
Plus,
So-
I've already typed it in.
Yeah. Next week is Daredevil by Chip Zdarsky,
Woohoo!
Volume 1. I think it's Daredevil No Fear,
Yes.
as in
K-N-O-W.
K-N-O-W Fear. And that'll do it for this week, and we will see y'all next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.